The personality matrix divides people into 4 different categories: direct personality, spirited, considerate, and systematic. So, without further delay, I would love to invite one of my beautiful classmates to join me on this stage. Thank you. Hello, Anna. So, what is your personality type again?
I am direct.
So, I will only going to just ask 4 of them, each 2 questions only. So, let us start with the first one. So, Anna, can you tell us how did you work under pressures?
Well, I like pressure. Pressure motivates me. I work very well under pressure, but also under pressure I can be cool. If someone shouts at me, I'm not just going to shout at you, study. So I'm going to shout stronger. So under pressure, I explode. I'm an angry person, so I need to demonstrate it. I need to show it easily.
Thank you very much. What did you learn from this? First and foremost, don't mess with her. Can we start the second question? The question is, if there's any problem occurs in your company, how would you solve them and how would you motivate your staff?
If there are any problem that occur in my company, I use my position. I use my power as a leader to try them which way that they want to go. And of course, I pay them salary, so they need to follow me and they must do everything in order. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not afraid to ask them working with me and to ask them help out the company.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
I have to go now.
Thank you. Try to listen and identify one of your friends. It can be colleges, it can be your friend, it can be your family. Identify what type of categories they are in. And then you can communicate with them, you can deal with them, you can lead them better. So the second one is Miss Lucy. Lucy is spirited type personality. She is optimistic, she is friendly, she is expressive, she is enthusiastic. But sometimes she can be distractible. She cannot stay on the same topic and she is very, very disorganized. So let us invite Lucy. Please welcome.
Good to see you. How have you been?
I'm good. Very good. My mom is
Oh,
good.
look at this public. Why is everyone so good looking today?
So let us start with our questions, right? So first, how did you work under pressure, Lucy?
Well, under pressure, I'm not serious. I'm worried at all. Just be happy, because everything will be okay. Why worry today when we can die tomorrow? And you know what's another keyword for me? That is fun. I love fun of things and exciting, and I love to see people smile. Let me see one smile. Thank you, I feel very nice.
Thank you, Lucy. So let us move to the second question. If there are a problem in your company and you wanted to deal with it, and how should you motivate your staff?
Actually, I won't take it seriously when it comes to problem, because I believe that when my teams and I are happy, the problem is not a big deal anymore. We will solve it when the right time comes.
Thank you. Anyone know any Lucy in your company?
Yeah.
Very friendly, very exciting, enthusiastic, and talkative. Did you see the difference between direct personality and spirited personality? Did you see why the golden rule does not work? Because people have different personality. The third one is considerate type personality. Considerate type men are kind, they are loyal, they are caring, they are understanding. But sometimes those people can be very shy, they prefer status quo and they does not like to change. And the worst of all, they cannot work under pressures. So without further delay, let us invite Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark is a considerate type. Please welcome. gonna be two the same question as everybody. First one is, how did you work under pressure, ma'am?
Okay, I really had work under pressure. You know, what I had the most is confrontation. I like to please people. I like to see people happy. And I don't want to see them sad or angry. So, under pressure, you will see my best self.
So let us move to the second question. If the problem in your company arises and if you want to solve them, how would you motivate your employee?
Okay, thank you. If this happens, I will tell my teammate to work as usual and will handle and solve it by myself because I'm afraid that my teammate will be demotivated.
I'll consider it, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for So last but not least, we have systematic type. Systematic type of people, they are very careful. Every time they do things, it's just like they walk on a brick of ice. If they're not careful enough, the ice will break, they fall into hell, they fall into heaven, they fall to anywhere they can fall to. They are very serious, they are analytical, they are very mature. They can be very formal because this type of people does not like to work as a team. They prefer to work alone. They are easily stressed. Systematic people are easily stressed. They go by the rule. If you break one rule, there is no exception. You must do this, you must do that, you must complete this, you must complete that. On what day, on what time, on what second, on what minute. They always go by the rule. They can be very persistent because they think that as working alone, they can achieve more. So last but not least, let us invite Miss Danny, the systematic type.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for the Coordinate Training Company for the wonderful invitation.
Thank you. Thank you. So let us start with the first question. So I have two questions for you. First one is, how did you act under pressure?
Okay, first I would like to start with because I would like to start in order. So can I first start with how I react under pressure? Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Okay. I feel so annoyed with anything that I'm not in order. So under pressure, if you look at me, it looks like everything under control, but inside of my stomach problem, I was very worried and extremely apprehensive. But on the outside, it looks like everything under control. And if you want to be something done, you have to tell an analytical person and make sure that you have to be done because we always do things.
Thank you. So let us start with second question. If a company have a problem arise,
Okay.
and how will you react under those pressures? How will you motivate your staff?
Okay, thank you. If that problem coming, I'm sure that I would find a reason why or how that problem came from. And I'm sure that I would organize step by step and review all the problem over again because I'm believe that everything happened for a reason. And I will find out the reason and explain step by step to all my team members why and how it happened. And I will solve it together as a team. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you everyone for your attention.
7.5 billion people in this very planet fit into that four categories. What is that again? First one? Direct. Second? Spirited. Third? Considerate. Fourth? So did you find your personality?
Yes.
It's a mix, and I understand that some, just like Miss Let's Meet, are a mix of personalities. So being mixed is not really important. What important is you understand the people around you so that you can lead them better, so that they can get what they want from you. The platinum rule. Give him a big round of applause.
What's my gift?
No big stuff. So what is the platinum rule? Platinum rule
Cheaper than golden rule.
Cheaper than golden rule. Easier to apply than golden rule. Is it easier? No. Because platinum rule is to treat people the way they want to be treated. If I want to give my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, gift on her birthday, I need to give her most, not psychological, how to not to get crazy books. So that I wouldn't get 3 slaps on that day.
Lucky you get
Being worse than before.
up in the head.
You need to apply the golden rule in your work life so that each and every one of your staff can be satisfied with the environment that they are working for. So that each and every one of staff can spend their 20, 30, 40s and 50 years in the working environment. That is just like their second home. If a parent can be a leader, why can't an employer be a parent? Is that the same thing? So learn to be a parent to your employee from today on, from this moment on, from this minute on. Learn to apply the golden rule. Learn to apply the platinum rule. Because the platinum rule is the rule to rule of the ruler in this 21st century. Thank you very much.